Icertis is an AI company that transforms business contracting to deliver bottom-line results for the world's largest enterprises. Joining me today is Samir Bodas. He is the CEO and co-founder. Samir, it is wonderful to have you on Floor Talk today. Thanks for joining me.
Thank you for having me, Judy. Really wonderful to be here.
My pleasure. So now, Samir, Icertis recently released a survey around C-suite perspectives on generative AI. Tell me about the findings and how AI in contracting delivers on the priorities.
Yeah, absolutely. So one of the key findings that we saw from our customers is that 57% of them want to use AI to drive revenue, and 38% of them want to use AI to manage their risk. And what better place to apply the AI than to contracts, which is where all of your commercial relationships are memorialized. And we are now applying AI to deliver this substantial value which has never been mined before to our customers, given that that's what their priority is. So we're very excited about it.
At the World Economic Forum, Microsoft CEO Satya Nadella called out the need for global coordination of AI regulation. What role do technology partners like Microsoft and Icertis play in shaping regulation?
So I think critical that technology players, especially those who are on the bleeding edge of Gen AI, like Microsoft and Icertis, and we partnered with Microsoft since the very beginning of when they started looking at OpenAI. In fact, Microsoft was our first customer. And we completely agree with what Satya said, that we have to take a leading role so that we promote ethical AI. And we also partner and help regulators understand that how can you sort of put ethical AI in front of just pure innovation, because that is what customers are looking for. And most importantly, that is what citizens of the world are looking for. How do we use AI in an ethical way and not just focus on pure innovation with no ethics around it?
And Samir, tell me, how can AI in contracting enable businesses to navigate macroeconomic challenges like inflation and supply chain disruptions?
Yes, no, that's an excellent question, Judy, because a survey showed that about every company lost about $82 million when we saw the last supply chain disruption. That's a lot of money lost. And what we can do, because every dollar into the company and every dollar out of the company is controlled or by a contract, and we, of course, help with business contracting, we have a lot of technology that we can apply for our customers to manage this supply chain risk, to manage inflation, et cetera. Because all those commercial constructs as to what you're receiving from your suppliers and what you're selling to your customers and how that whole thing happens is actually memorialized in the contract. And so using Gen AI, companies can really manage their inflation risk, supply chain risk, and really manage their business more efficiently by applying this technology to their commercial constructs, which is contracts.
All right, and finally, Samir, AI's impact on trust has continued to gain attention, particularly as we enter the election year. So talk to me about how AI companies like Icertis can champion innovation while also prioritizing ethics.
Absolutely. And I think it's part of the survey again, 40% of the C-suite wants some sort of a regulation related to ethical AI than just doing AI for the sake of innovation. And I think companies like ourselves, which are on the bleeding edge of innovation in Gen AI, have to partner with regulators to help them understand what are the opportunities and what are the potential pitfalls, so that we can have ethical AI regulation where the regulators are leading from the front and partnering with business, and of course delivering what consumers and companies expect, value, so that they can be more efficient and they can enjoy the fruits of ethical AI than the pitfalls of innovation with no holds barred.
All right, well, Samir, it's been wonderful to talk with you. Thanks for joining me on Floor Talk today.
My pleasure, Judy. Thank you for having me. And next time I hope I'm on the floor there with you.
Me too.